Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nardus Redelinghuys, and today I'd like to explain to you the Classic Priority Plan Discovery Health. Classic Priority Plan, before we begin, please be so kind to look at my basics on medical aid video. Once you've seen the basics, the explanation on the Classic Priority Plan will be simpler and it will be much easier to understand. Classic Priority Plan contribution for a single member will amount to 3,501 per month. Classic Priority Plan also got two components, in-hospital side and out-of-hospital side, in-hospital cover, out-of-hospital cover, in-hospital procedures, out-of-hospital procedures. The in-hospital side, also better known as risk portion benefits. Risk portion benefits consisting out of 1, hospitalization, 2, rescue services, and 3, for 27 chronic conditions as laid on by law. Benefit 4 is better known as day-to-day care, and that's situated on the out-of-hospital side. In terms of hospitalization on a Classic Priority Plan, you can go to any private hospital of your choice countrywide for both planned and emergency procedures, both I know and I didn't know procedures and events. You will be covered at 200% of the contracted in medical aid rate or 200% of the discovery health rate once you are admitted for a planned authorized procedure. This plan has got no overall annual limit on the hospital side, but very important, this plan has got 13 conditions once you're admitted on which you will have a deductible or a co-payment before you are admitted, of which the most expensive is 16,350 Rand for a joint replacement. And these amounts will be payable by yourself before you are admitted. So that's hospitalization. In terms of rescue services, this plan provides cover for ambulances and helicopters, air and road transportation, and it also gives you an international benefit of 5 million Rand per 90 days journey overseas, and that will be for emergency hospitalization and emergency evacuate if they have to evacuate you. The plan also provides cover for the 27 chronic conditions as laid on by law, which includes benefits such as conditions such as A, asthma, B, blood pressure, C, cholesterol, D, diabetes, E, epilepsy, and K for cancer. To summarize, in terms of the 27 chronic conditions, number 1, my condition must be on a condition list. Number 2, my risk factor must be in line. And number 3, each condition has got a rand value and or a medicine list. The chronic condition benefit will provide cover for certain medication plus certain tests plus certain consultations. But the most important thing is to apply, you must fill in a chronic medicine application form. It won't register automatically. You must fill in the form and submit it to Discovery. So in terms of risk cover, hospitalization, rescue services, chronic condition cover, I'm very comfortable with the risk cover. My only concern is the 13 conditions on which you got a co-payment before you are admitted. Things don't end wrong, they begin wrong. Things you don't know can hurt you, but now at least you know about the 13 conditions, and I advise you to go look at my website what these 13 conditions are. Okay, so that's risk cover. In terms of day-to-day care, this plan also consists out of 3 benefits out of hospital, and I refer to this like being in school. It's got a grade 1, it's got a grade 2, and it's got a grade 3. Now in school, you start in grade 1. Then you finish the year. Once you finish the year, you get promoted to grade 2, and once you finish that year, then you get promoted to grade 3. You can't spend a little bit time in grade 1, and then a little bit time in grade 3, and break time you play in grade 2. No. It's grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. In medical aid terms, they can't call it grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. They must use big and complex words, sometimes to confuse us. So grade 1 is better known as the medical savings account. Grade 2, better known as the self-payment gap. And grade 3, better known as the above threshold benefit. Now, the word medical savings account is the ugliest word that the medical scheme people could have thought of, because savings means it's mine. Savings means we're preserving it till later. Savings means we're busy with some type of investment. If you want to invest, jump in your car, Sandton or Menlo Park, Investec has got offices there, please go and invest with them. You can't invest through your medical aid savings account. So, all day-to-day care, such as doctors, dentists, x-rays, blood tests, gynaes, physiotherapists, hearing aids, crutches, moon boots, over-the-counter medication, prescribed medication shall, will, and must first be paid out of this thing, out of this benefit called a medical savings account. And if you are one person on a plan, the medical savings account will amount to 10,500 Rand per year. So in your savings will be 10,500 Rand. As soon as your 10,000 Rand is depleted, as soon as that 10,500 Rand is zero, then you will be promoted to grade 2. In grade 2, you write the test. The medical aid say, hey, you've seen how we pay claims to the value of 10,500 Rand. Now you need to pay claims yourself to the value of 5,300 Rand. So the self-payment gap size, the grade 2 size is 5,300 Rand. You do not go and bank this money somewhere. No, you pay a doctor, dentist, x-rays, blood tests, gynaes, physiotherapists, hearing aids, crutches, moon boots, etc. to the value of 5,300 Rand. Each time you pay someone, you submit the invoice and receipt. And every time they receive the invoice and receipt, they deduct until the 5,300 Rand is zero, and then you get promoted to grade 3. Grade 3 is called the above threshold benefit. In the above threshold benefit, the medical aid pays again, but on a classic priority plan, the above threshold benefit do have an overall annual limit. So the overall annual limit on the classic priority plan on the above threshold benefit is 13,400 Rand per year for a single member. Okay, so day-to-day care, the first claims to the value of 10,500 Rand will first be paid out of the medical savings account. As soon as the medical savings account is depleted, you'll need to pay claims yourself to the value of 5,300 Rand. Very important is you need to submit the invoices and receipts. And after the 5,300 Rand is depleted, then the medical aid will pay an additional 13,400 Rand from a benefit called the above threshold benefit. Now, between grade 1, 2, and 3, this is not separate benefits. Between grade 1, 2, and 3, there's certain sublimits. The medical aid say they will not pay more than 11,000 Rand for therapeutic services as a combined benefit between grade 1, 2, and 3. They will not pay more than 17,000 Rand for dentistry as a combined benefit between grade 1, 2, and 3. They will not pay more than 20,250 Rand for prescribed medications, schedule 3 to 7, between grade 1, 2, and 3. They will not pay more than 5,000 Rand for an optical, as an optical benefit, between grade 1, 2, and 3. And they will not pay more than 39,400 Rand for external medical appliances, between grade 1, 2, and 3. And lastly, they will not pay more than 19,800 Rand for hearing aids, between grade 1, 2, and 3. So the focus word is between grade 1, 2, and 3, as this is a combined benefit. So the sub-limits is not separate benefit sitting somewhere. Everything will, shall, and must first be paid out of your savings. Then out of this savings, we're not busy with an investment, out of this savings, then you will be in your self-payment gap. You need to pay claims to the value of 5,300 Rand yourself, submit invoices and receipts, and then the medical scheme will pay claims to the value of an additional 13,400 Rand. So although the sub-limits, some of the sub-limits is bigger than the benefit amounts available, the scheme will only pay up to, subject to, the available funds available in the above threshold benefit, and the available funds available in terms of your sub-limits, benefits used and benefits not used. So overall, classic priority plan, the positive side of this plan is it does have an above threshold benefit, although it's limited. The negative side of this plan is you got the 13 conditions with a co-payment in hospital before you are admitted. Thank you for watching this video. For more information, please visit my website.